Hey, and welcome to a game that lets you make a career by using ancient technology. It's Vending Machine Simulator, and here we are in my beautiful, absolutely massive studio apartment. And I mean, I hope I inherited this, because if I'm paying rent in this economy, that's not gonna end well for me. Let's see here, let's start by taking a job from the Jobs app, which would be the Jobs app. Sophia Mansfield. The operation of my vending machine is in your hands. If you complete this important task successfully, a nice reward will be waiting for you. The effort you put in will be appreciated, and I believe you won't let me down. Alright. Next we enter the market tab, we are gonna get all the supplies that we need to be able to fill her vending machine. Let's order that. Then let's go downstairs, mainly because someone has blocked our way to go upwards. And actually, by the way this building looks, I think we own the entire thing, which is absolutely wild. I don't know why I need vending machines. Here are our things. Let's take the water bottles, go outside, load them in our truck, and get going. We are down here. We need to go all the way up here. That is actually quite far. All right, I think it's just up the street, though. So if you could move, thank you very much. Yeah, I spent all of my money getting that building. I couldn't afford a driver's license, but you know, as long as the police don't see it, because that would be a shame, I think we'll be just fine. And here we are. Perfect park. Hello. What are you doing? Why are you kicking this vending machine? I mean, I know it stole your quarter, but man, you can come live with me if you really need that quarter. I could use a roomie because... Okay, he's not listening to me. Slap! Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Did I just kill that man in front of the... Okay, first we need to fix this thing. This looks pretty easy. Up, up, down. Left, right, down, down. Incredible. I think I can get infinite boxes from here? Hello? Wait a minute. Is this actually infinite? Do I even need to do anything in terms of, like, owning these vending machines myself? Doesn't look like it. Well then, this quest doesn't seem to have a time limit, so I'm gonna be right back with you guys in just a moment. I'm just gonna try something out. Okay, so there might have been a small mishap that led me to having go back and buy more water, which is fine. I've just done that. We're gonna go back to the vending machine like nothing ever happened. Here we are, just gonna grab my water. Now we can go ahead and just place our product in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And then we can go home by climbing over this mountain of boxes. Very inconspicuous. You see, these boxes are actually part of a very smart scheme that I'm driving, which means that people can't get to the vending machine. And if they can get to the vending machine, I don't need to resupply. Anyways, back home we can now look to get more jobs. And of course, the more work that is involved, the more money you get. Which is why I will stick with these ones where you have to defend the machine. I don't have to pay any money out of my own pocket for supplies. I can just go there, kill a man, and go home. And here we are. And by the looks of it, we're not killing a man today. We're actually killing a woman. I have no issues with this. Run away. Wow, that is a very interesting run style. Ma'am, are you drunk? It's like 8 a.m. Is your life going fine? Like, how is your life? You just keep running. Can I slap this man? Wait a minute. Hello? Have you gone into... Can I still slap you? Yes, I can. Oh my god, I can spam slap. Hold up. You stay right there. Probably shouldn't be looking at that. And I am going to fix this machine, but hitting her does give me an idea. Can I just slap random people? Do I even need to defend the machines? It does seem like I do have to defend the machines. You're safe for now. But considering the violent outbursts people have over vending machines in this city, it's probably not gonna take long until I'm back. Going into my computer, I can see here that we actually have an option to go to the bank and take a loan, which I'm going to do, because that would mean that we can now buy our very own vending machine. Oh, and here she is. Isn't she a beauty? Look at me pick... How strong am I, actually? Jesus Christ, I can make it levitate. Oh, and apparently this vending machine also does come with infinite boxes, which gives me an idea. So while my main line of work is still obviously going in here, not doing a logo, we'll do that later, going in here, taking jobs and fixing vending machines, because obviously I don't want to stop driving my car in power steering, and also I don't mind the serial killer bit. It's one of my favorite parts of the job. It's very fulfilling. Hi there. Goodbye. That looked very painful. Well, I was going to say that I've taken up work as a contractor expanding my property line, but my wall just collapsed. Which realistically, if I were to be a contractor, that is probably what I would build. Anyways, back to killing people. I know my tone of voice might make me sound like I'm not actually genuinely mad, but I am absolutely fuming. That took so much work. Oh joy. Okay, now that I've killed every single person on the jobs list, and fixed all the relevant machines, and also filled up all the products that I need to, it's actually teaching us how to use the vending machines that we bought. Which is good, because my vending machine is not getting used, and apparently it's because it needs a spot. Oh, and also I'm bringing this guy with me, because I can hit people. He's kind of phasing out of reality, but that's okay. So to get that guy working, we need to do this. We need to buy this, and this costs 15 bucks per day. Which is not ideal for me, because I do not have a lot of money. But hey, at the very least, I will be selling with my vending machine. You can go right there. I hope that works. It might. Who knows? Unfortunately, that was not allowed. Ignore the name of the company. Ignore the name of the company. But that wasn't allowed. It needs to stay in place. Oh well. Hi, Mr. Police. How are you doing? Are you liking my car? I'm liking my car. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I'm just gonna set it to 1,000 and I'm gonna see what happens. Maybe someone buys it, maybe someone doesn't. All of these water bottles would have a grand profit of $0 per bottle, which is fine with me. But while that is happening, I think I finally deserve to take a little sleep. Up in my eerily empty apartment building, in my very empty studio flat, in my very depressing bed. Good night. New local event started? Well, don't mind if I check in. Only if it's free to attend though. Hi there, that's a lot of cars. Oh, it's just popular products. Well, can't do that, I'm not high level enough. It is actually quite a tragedy that no one wants to use my vending machine, but at least I have a bunch of new friends here. The only problem is that I can't really talk to these friends, so I have a better idea. Speaking of better, someone actually bought something from my vending machine. Thank you very much, ma'am. Let me take that money. Did she steal from my vending machine? I think she stole from my goddamn vending machine. And he just teleported out in the ether. Okay. Well, I don't like these people getting away with stealing from my vending machine, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna park here. Just gonna park here. No one can get to it, no one can get from it. So they're just gonna have to live here at my vending machine. Hello, ma'am, where are you going? You're purchasing? Oh. Oh, well, I might let you leave then. Oh, don't have a choice, you're going the other way. Where's my money? There's no, I can hold it, but there's no money. Alright. There is, however, one pressing issue that I'm running into by parking my car in this very convenient and free parking spot, mind you. Well, two actually. One of them is that every single person here just turns away and doesn't go to my beautiful vending machine, and the other is that I have to manually run to every single mission. Actually, one of the missions is right here. I'll just do that real quick. And while ruining people's days all fine and well, and it's fun, I kind of also want to be a bit effective, so what I'm going to do is I'm instead going to park it right here, and I'm going to stop all traffic. I don't know if this is going to work. It might, we'll see. Alright, I have run a lot of errands. It is time to check back in on my little vending machine over here. Have we made any money? Well, everything is sold, so does that mean that... Oh, good God. How much money have I just made? This is making my parts tingly. Yeah. Let's count this money. Start counting. Oh my God. $3,007. You know what? I'm gonna go right in here and I'm gonna pay off my goddamn loan. Cool. So does that mean if I do this right here, if we go to the market... Okay, I'm breaking my character. I'm breaking the voice that I'm doing. I'm just gonna order this. We're gonna go down. I'm not gonna act like this is a scripted video. This is wild. I actually want to try this. So go over to the vending machine. I go here. I fill up the product. Every single slot gets full. And instead of having a reasonable $1 price, I set the price at $9,999.99. That's $100,000 for a bottle of water. And I have more bottles of water. It took some time before I actually managed to get anyone to buy these. But like, if they bought the cheese crackers for $1,000, surely they will buy this for 100,000. There's not that big of a gap. It's just a power of 2 in difference. Are those people going to buy? I haven't closed the door. I need to close the door first, I think. If this ends up working, this might be the greatest scam in human history. I'm just gonna leave this running. I'm gonna stand in my house. I'm gonna clean my apartment, I guess, or something in the meantime. Not my game apartment, my actual oh my, what a door? Hello? What is I should probably call someone for this. Should also call someone about my broken elevator. I just saw someone buy something. Does that mean that I already have 100 grand in here? Hello, good sir. What have you purchased? Mind if I take a little look? Don't mind if I do. I was really afraid there wasn't going to be any content in this game. I mean, you're just a vending machine fixer guy. But there's a chance here. There is some content afoot. I can smell it. Start counting. That's $300,000. Okie dokie. Well, I'll be back when that's all sold. Alright, time to see if the very undeserved fruits of my very minimal labor has actually paid off. E to open. E to open. E to collect. Let's see how much cash I'm carrying. Hello, Mr. Money Counting Machine. Here we go. Yeah, that looks like a reasonable amount. I do, however, realize that I probably should have been here looking at my computer because these things tend to break. And when they break, I don't make any money, and that makes me sad. So now I'm gonna very diligently sit right here and wait for it to break. Okay, so while I've been waiting for that, I have restarted my construction company. So I've made fortifications here in the corner to make sure that no one destroys my very oh my god, I've sold everything. My very valuable business right here. I also have Ringo Stack, George, Paul McCartney, and a pun for John Lennon that I haven't come up with. I also, in the corner of my eye, saw that over here where I parked my car in a very, very good spot. It has some issues. There's a lot of people here. They're congregating, and these guys can't even do the turn anymore. So that's good. I've successfully protected my valuables like this. And speaking of valuables, that of course begs the question... Why is there steam? Begs the question, how much money do we have? Let's count that money. That's a lot more than before. We now have a bit over $2 million in cash. And before I use all of that cash, I actually do want to go do some more jobs because it's been a while since I murdered anyone, and one of those jobs is right in front of my studio. Hi there, good sir. If I were you, I would go over here to the very expensive machine instead. This is not worth your money. You know what? I'm just gonna fix it. You can keep doing what you're doing. That's a-okay with me. What if I just leave you here? Are you gonna keep going? What if I put boxes on you? He does not seem to care. Well, get out of here, rascal. Where are you going? You better not go to my machine. I'm gonna follow you home, sir. And your very wonky run style. I actually know a man who runs like this in real life, which is funny. Are you just gonna disappear, or do I slap you? I think it's just gonna disappear. Alright, at first I was just gonna watch him for a bit, but now it's been like 4 hours. Man is still running. I think I'm gonna put him out of his misery. Or not, he changed his direction. I wonder what happens now. How long can he keep this up for? And I mean, depending on where he runs while I'm at it, I might as well go and do the other mission. I bet he won't disappear even if I run away. You just stay right there, Steve. I'll be back. Oh, and would you look at that? There's another man right over here doing some things. Could you leave? I'll be back for you. I wonder, because Steve is still running over here. If I go get this man, can I make him run the other way? I wonder if I can make Steve and John actually meet up at some point. Yeah, okay, I think that's a negatory. He's running the actual opposite direction, and I don't think he is going to cross the street at any point. That is a no. Well, you die. Goodbye, John. We had a good run. See ya in hell. Damn, he's hitting a dab, and he's pointing this way. Is there Trish? Goodbye, John. Well, I feel like after all of this... Actually, wait, let me just go back to Steve real quick. I just need to say hello. Hey there, Steve. I feel like after all we've been through together, even though it's only been a tiny bit, you shall die, I shall go back into my quarters, and I will buy things. Because here's the deal, the maximum amount of vending machines I can buy at a time is unlimited. You can only order 10, but you can actually purchase a lot more of them if you just put them in your cart. So 10 of these is 10 grand. So I can buy, in theory, 200 of these. I'm pretty sure. if my math is correct. So I'm thinking we start light with 105. And of course we need something to actually fill these up, so we will order a couple of crates of water. Now before I order this, I will say that I've quite enjoyed this game, and thank you for watching. There might be more to this video, we will have to see after I press purchase, which is now. And I think that just crashed my game. Yep. That sure looks like a crashed game to me. I wonder what happens if I press continue. Will we just instantly crash? I don't think it's saved at a point where it will instantly crash. No, we are back in the last night. I do have my money though. And all of my buildings and none of the cars. All of the cars are gone, so I guess it's time to move. Right into this wall. Well, that worked. Who would have known that a car is stronger than a cardboard box? Not me. Okay, let's give this one more try. Let's order maybe a teeny tiny bit less. I feel like 10 vending machines is a very good start. Well, it's definitely lagging out the game. Something's happening down here. Hello. Can I put you inside of you? Yes. Yes, I can. For a short moment. What happens if I order more? There's not enough space for them, so this is going to be very interesting. Still not crashed. I can still go down. Very good news. This is more what I expected. It's an amalgamation. I can pick up one of them. But that's about... What was that sound? Who just died? Who is the woman who just grunted? What is happening? Why are they... They're outside. They've escaped the confines of the office. Do you want a vending machine? Nope. Well, if 20 works, I'm sure 30 is gonna work. I can definitely feel the lag, but we haven't crashed yet. Hello. That looks fine and normal. But I feel like the only true way to test the game is to buy peanuts. Is the game allergic to peanuts? Well, the lag disappeared, so I think it's actually reverse allergic to peanuts. Look at that, everything is solving itself. They're happily clumping together. Anyways, I feel like that is enough of this game. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, as I really do appreciate it. Look at all of this, look at my money. Pretty good profit. But with that said, again, subscribe if you enjoyed. If you haven't already, that is, like the video, share it with a friend. The game is definitely crashing. I think it's still working though. I'm gonna run downstairs. I'll let you guys see. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.